What is up, you guys? This is LEGO Superheroes Today, coming at you with a review of LEGO Ideas Set 21314, Tron Legacy. This set has 230 pieces, is for ages 10 and up, and retails for $34.99 in the United States. So let's start off by taking a look at the minifigures. First up, we've got Sam Flynn. Now, one thing about all of these minifigures is the amazing detail on the torso. As you can see, there's kind of like a mesh look there on the sides, and just some really nice blue light printing on this figure. So on the back, we've got his disc here, which clips on via his neck. There's a little neck piece there that holds this with two studs. And underneath, I'll pull that off so you can see, that's the detail we get on the back for Sam Flynn. So, a very cool figure. And I feel like even if you're not a Tron fan, these sets are definitely inclusive of some really neat pieces for customization. So that's the back of Sam Flynn's head, and he comes with a hairpiece too. So that's with the hairpiece on the back. That's with the hairpiece on the front. And then with the helmet, that's with the helmet on the front. And that's with the helmet on the back. So a really neat looking figure, and definitely a cool head to use for some custom figures if you're into customization. The helmet is just a regular race car helmet with no jawline, and then the faceplate is like the astronaut faceplate, but in translucent blue, so that's cool. And then his little disc that they throw in the movie goes into his hand just like that. So that's Sam Flynn. Next up, we've got Cora. Now, she's a great figure as well. She reminds me of the Wasp from Ant-Man, which is pretty cool. But her figure here, as you can see, is just as detailed as Sam. There's that mesh there in between the blue highlights. That's the back, so she's got a disc on the back as well. And that's her angry face on the back, as you can see there. Then on the front, she's got a happy face. And it's kind of hard to tell, you can only see it in certain lighting, but she actually has like blue eyeliner on, like on the top of her eyes, so that's kind of cool. And then she has a different leg design than Sam does, so really a cool figure. And I'll lift this off so you can see that's her back, very similar to Sam. But her arms are different, they both have printed arms, but hers, you can kind of see her shoulders. So that's Cora. And last but certainly not least, we've got Rinsler. Now, Rinsler is a really cool guy. He's like the bad guy, and he's got this like orangish looking suit that I honestly think would look great for Deathstroke. So he's got Iron Man's helmet, like the new cartoon Iron Man, but with different printing, of course. And then the face underneath is just like a generic face, so not one that we haven't seen before. So that's turning him around, and his backpack is actually different. His backpack is kind of like the Doc Ock back, you know, for his arms, and the discs actually slide onto there like that. So while I have the discs pulled off, I'll pull off his head so that you can see the back of him. Don't want to cut him in half there. It goes on really tight, so that's a nice thing, but that's the back of this figure. And then again, this little piece just slides on there. This goes here, and these discs clip in his hand, just like that. So now on to the set itself. Guys, this set looks amazing. You kind of build a little display that the speed cycles sit on, like this. It's kind of like a Z or S shape like that. And the bikes just clip onto these dots there, just like this. Because both bikes have a bar that run underneath, which unfortunately inhibits the bikes from actually rolling on their own. They kind of slide, but they don't actually roll. And that's something that I thought was a little bit annoying, but hey, it is what it is. When it comes to the bikes, though, I gotta be honest, guys, the build of this set was really disappointing. You basically just build the same set twice with different colors. This little fan piece on the back can clip off like that, so you get like a regular bike, and then the wheels here spin on the front and back, and the figure clips in. There's like a little empty space there, so there's not actually like clips that the figure goes into, so you just slide them in, and you take the handlebars and you clip them in just like that, and they hold on. So I don't know, guys. I mean, this set is cool, it looks cool, and I know that there are definitely some Tron Legacy fans out there, but overall this set really isn't doing much for me. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this review to a close. What are my thoughts on this set? I honestly don't know. I mean, it's not like the worst LEGO set ever, but I feel like it was a little bit overpriced, and I don't know. I understand why it's priced at this point. Again, it's $34.99. We get a lot of clear pieces, a lot of custom printed pieces, 3 custom minifigures, so I get it. I mean, that is gonna charge a higher price, but this set is all for display, and I'm sure you could get creative and play with it, but there aren't really any play features. So if you really like Tron and you really like the designs of these figures and sets, I say go for it. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button, and while you're at it, let me know what you thought of this set in the comments below.